Hello guys, it is grocery haul time once again. And guys, this, if I get everything edited and up at the right time, you are going to be seeing this with, not side by side, but like a day apart with meal planning and how I'm working all of that. I am trying to get all of that put together. I can't promise how it's all looking right at this moment. So either I started that last week or I'm starting it this week here. Either way, this week I went to, I did order pickup from Sam's Club, Walmart, and then I ran to Hy-Vee just for a couple produce items. We don't have a lot of produce this week. Just trying to work through some things budget-wise and all of that. So we're working on that. But I want to give you guys the heads up that if you guys are doing order pickup, and I am seeing this over and over, almost repetitively weekly, make sure you are checking your orders when you pick them up. Make sure it is what you ordered, the quantity that you ordered. If they cut anything, make sure that they accounted for that. Because like today, like Walmart cut a single bag of pasta. Sam's Club tried to short me one of my chickens. And when I asked the guy, I'm like, okay, I'll do 2 chickens. He goes, 2, there's only 1. I said, oh, let me check, because I'm pretty sure I ordered 2. Well, about that fast, he looked in his little handheld and said, oh, there is supposed to be 2. I'll have to go get it. And he had to run all the way in the store, across the store, to get me another rotisserie chicken, because they weren't watching the count. We've been shorted so many things, and you can take care of it in the app when you do that, but it's still kind of a pain. So make sure you guys are checking that. Either way, let me show you guys what I got, and then I'll run through totals with you. And this is what we have this week. Coming down on this end, we have a single bag of Golden Puff cereal. Guys, I was sure I had more than that in my cart for Walmart. That is the only thing of cereal we got. I will have to go get more midweek because it's not going to get us through with all of the kids. Down here, I've got 3 different... Okay, one of the teens helped me set these up. I have 3 different bags of Caesar... 3 different bags of salad kits. The top one being Caesar. You guys can tell how I'm doing today. Got some Roadhouse barbecue and French bistro. These all came from Hy-Vee. They are smaller, kind of more like single serving style versus the larger bags that we would get from Sam's or Costco. That's because those are mostly for myself, though the kids will probably end up eating some of it too. Some celery. I've got 4 green peppers there. Lemons. Guys, for whatever reason, I was actually just talking to somebody about this. I cannot find organic lemons in the Sioux Falls area. They have to exist somewhere. I'm sure if I went to the health food store, I would probably be able to find them. But it is way over on the other side of town, and I didn't think I needed to. So I didn't, and apparently I should have. That is one thing I could always find in Rapid. I struggled to find it here. So those are 3 regular lemons. I do have 2 rotisserie chickens. Guys, these came from Sam's Club. The ones I was talking about where one of them was missing. This one looks a little extra toasty. Well, look at the size difference too. Guys, I can't even make this stuff up. Either way, these are going to be shredded to be used in curry chicken salad. And yeah, so we just got that. And of course, we'll probably snack on a little bit while we're doing that. Thing of orange pineapple juice. I actually got this for the 2 kids that I had with me because they were getting thirsty. I didn't feel like hunting down the cooler at the checkouts that was going to have water. And I thought, well, we'll just get them some juice. They can enjoy that. So that's why there's 2 missing. All the almond milk coffee creamer that we could get there. There's 3 vanillas, 3 creme brulees, and 2 sweetened creamies. We are talking about cutting back on that because now that Shawn realizes what it's costing us, he's seeing a need, but we just have not done it just yet. 2, gosh, guys, my lighting is really weird here. Sorry that this is like washed out. There we go. Okay, 2 jugs of the unsweetened vanilla almond milk. A jar of Hellmann's mayonnaise. That's actually for the curry chicken because the recipe specifically says Hellmann's is the best. And we've used this recipe before. I also trust the author's judgment in it. So there is that. 3 bunches of organic bananas. They did not have a whole lot at Hy-Vee, and this is what they had that looked the best, so we went with that. Some Gala apples. These are my 3 bags of pasta. It should have been 2 and 2, but we only got one of the elbow macaroni there. Coming back this way, again, for that chicken salad, we've got some diced water chestnuts, a 2-pack of Nutella, because Saturdays are the only day that the kids get kind of a treat snack, which is animal crackers and Nutella. It's one of their favorites, but they were eating it so fast that we had to say, you know what, once a week. That's when you guys are going to get it, because there's so many. They would plow through an entire jar in a day easily if everybody was having it. So we reserve it now for Saturdays. Thing of heavy cream, that is for a different recipe. Back here we've got some dino chicken nuggets, some regular chicken nuggets, Hot Pockets, and cheeseburgers. Not a whole lot for frozen foods. Really working to get away from the convenience foods, but you know, some of it's a little unavoidable still. Package of pull-ups for Mr. Moo, because that is still the phase of life that we are in. A thing of crushed red pepper flakes. Very dry white wine. That was for a different recipe that I needed that for. Worcestershire sauce. How do you guys pronounce that? I see so many joke memes and everything else going around about how to say it. Now, I will say most of my life we've called it Worcestershire. Yeah, how do you guys pronounce that? Thing of the Harmless Harvest coconut water. It's actually really yummy stuff, guys. That said, I do not like coconut water by itself, but I like to mix it with either pineapple or orange juice. And it gives you that electrolyte boost, as well as like if you're low in potassium or something like that. It's actually a really great source. And since I'm not a huge fan of eating straight fruit because it actually bothers my mouth, drinking something like that is another way to get things like potassium versus eating bananas. Although I've gotten where I can eat bananas again, so that's nice. 2 things of the Hidden Valley Ranch for the kids. 2 things of the Lighthouse Homestyle Ranch for those of us who like something that tastes better and has better ingredients. This, guys, is not something you would normally see us get, but Mr. Moo is actually back in therapy, but the services out on this end of the state are so much better that we have him with a special speech therapist that's working on the muscles in his mouth, one of which is how to properly chew food, because we've known for some time he was not completely chewing his food before swallowing it, and it's been a concern. But back out in the Black Hills, we could not get anybody to help us address it. We were doing our best at home. We've now started working with somebody. She's phenomenal. And this, it was either that or she was going to feed him Kraft mac and cheese. And you guys just don't see us buy that. So I picked up these easy cups. We take one each time to therapy, and they work on chewing skills when it comes to soft foods and things like that. 4 packages of sliced cheese. Guys, it just now dawned on me, I did not get any block cheese. That's going to come back to bite me. And I'll explain that here in just a bit. A thing of the freeze-dried chives. I actually looked for fresh chives today and could not find any at Hy-Vee. So freeze-dried it is, and it works. It works just fine. It's for the curry chicken salad as well. The ground mustard as well as the poppy seeds are for other recipes and weirdly enough, those are things I did not have in my spice cupboard. New thing of coffee filters that goes right along the excess of coffee creamer, and then 2 2-packs of butter, so 4 tubs total of the Land O'Lakes butter. Woo, guys, that is what we've got this week. It's a lot and not a lot all at the same time. Well, now let me tell you what our totals were. All right, everybody, so that was everything that we got this week from Sam's Club, Walmart, and Hy-Vee, with one exception. Charlie just found a bag that had my slow cooker liners in it. Not something I typically use, but we have been using the crock pot far more. And I gotta be honest, I've never been a huge fan of sticking something plastic like that in something you cook like that. But I'm willing to give it a shot right now because I need to simplify a couple things in my life, and I'm trying to figure out what areas to give on, what areas are not worth giving on. I'm gonna give them a shot. So if you love them, you hate them, I'd love to hear why. I'm gonna try them and then I'll decide from there. But as for this week's totals, $389.95. Sounds like a very perfect total, but that's what it came to between all three stores. And that is with what was cut off from Walmart. And actually that was the only thing there. And I believe I got everything else that was on my list. Just minus getting regular lemons versus organic, but whatever. So anyhow, that is it for this week. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section down below. And in the meantime, I hope that you are having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.